If you are struggling with motivation at home, my best suggestion would be to keep in touch with your teammates as much as possible. Here at Cognism, we're doing 3 Zoom calls a day where we are setting targets and then discussing any successes and failures of the day. But even so, it can still be a lonely place while working from home. So make sure you're keeping a constant dialogue with your teammates. Maybe it's the person who you used to sit next to in the office, and you want a bit of advice or similar, want to give out a bit of advice on something that you've come across. Make sure you keep that open dialogue, and it makes sure that your days become less lonely.
The way that I stay motivated in sales when I'm working from home is by being really specific and crispy about the goals that I'm trying to achieve. For me, I'm trying to buy a house next year, so I'm working really hard to get the deposit and the fixer-up cash for that. But more importantly, why I love my job and why I can work so hard is I have an insatiable appetite for knowledge. So I'm constantly trying to improve. I watch webinars, I attend webinars, I do everything I can. I practice my emails, I talk to other people, and I get involved in the community so I can constantly learn and upskill myself.
Regular drop-ins with your peers, like your colleagues, and just make sure that you're sharing stories and laughing about weird conversations or ridiculous conversations, or swapping tips that you're still learning, and just kind of making sure that you do kind of have a slight office aspect, which is just human contact, speaking to other people. And what I do is I kind of sit or stand in a variety of different places in my flat, so that I feel like everything's quite new and exciting. So I still feel like I'm motivated to bang out loads of calls in one day. Exercise is also the key. Like, I always wake up and work out in the morning, so if you're not doing that already, I would highly recommend it.
So I think obviously a big part of keeping motivated in sales is by having your targets. We all have monthly targets which we follow, but I think you can dig a bit deeper and actually set weekly targets for yourself and even daily targets, and really hold yourself accountable for those targets. That's going to keep you motivated in the short term and ultimately pay off in the long term.
I know what I need to achieve in order to get to the next level, and then I break that down. So those metrics into, okay, what do I need in a month? Beyond that, what do I then need on a week? And then beyond that, okay, how many deals do I need to be closing on a weekly basis? And then from there, I have full trust in the process and in the behaviors to make sure that I'm doing what I need in order to close deals. So essentially, the motivation comes from believing in the process, making sure that I need to do all of the smaller things in order to achieve my overarching objectives. So that's how I stay motivated.